guys, I'm just trying to make you not be so crooked here and get you a different angle. There we go. Okay, how's that? Better. Okay, so I didn't do anything with my hair today, so yeah, you're stuck with it. Anyway, happy Saturday morning for me, whatever day, morning, night that I've released this video. Happy whatever to you guys. Miss Bella was behind me a moment ago, but then she ran in the living room hoping that part of my lunch just happened to fall on the couch. I don't know her reasoning for this, but she's sniffing everywhere to see if there's any crumbs I might have forgotten when I ate my lunch. So she's checking everything. I'm sure she'll be in here eventually. She's doing a little better. Her ear's doing a little better. Still haven't found the castor oil. Still looking. And yes, I went to Walmart and totally forgot. I'm sorry, Belle. Today I went to Walmart and I totally forgot to look for the ear wash that y'all were telling me about. So that's what I have to go next. Right now it's still sunny. It's in the 50s, low 50s, I think, today here in DFW. But my dad just called me a minute ago and he's like, "What's on the movies tonight?" So he wants to go to the movies tonight. And then he was like, "Well, we got to go quickly because, you know," oh, I thought my earring was gone. Because, you know, temperature's going to drop like drastically tonight and then go down Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you probably have already, you know, it's probably over with by the time I post this. But it was supposed to be, on those 3 days, it was supposed to get down to like in the 9 degrees, 10 degrees, 11 degrees. Yikes. As long as it stays... Well, number one, as long as the electricity stays on, okay. And then number two, as long as there's no precipitation, no rain, no nothing, we should be okay. But my boss did tell me that, you know, stay safe. So I'm going to stay safe. But anyway, yeah, so welcome back everybody who has been here for a while, or those of you that have just joined recently because of the wonderful Miss Hey Everybody, Erin, who talked about me on her channel, and a lot of you came over from that, and I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate her. So I've just been trying to catch up on all my YouTube videos because I haven't watched in a while. Been so busy with all the changes in my life currently, and I was binge watching her last night till I fell asleep. Her voice is just the kind that I can fall asleep on, and I hate it because I want to watch the video. So I had to rewind this morning part of it, and then I've been watching. And then I ran out to the store. I don't ever remember this happening in Chicago. We were just used to bad weather, and it should have happened there more, because when the bad weather would come in and you'd get snow, 6 feet of snow, whatever it was, you knew it wasn't going away in a day or two. That snow could stay for, you know, a month or whatever, depending on the weather. And we still didn't like run out the shopping centers of groceries. I came home Friday. I got out early. Friday's my early release day. Reminds me of school. Anyway, and then I came to my Aldi's here, and I was just like, what? Even another lady was getting her car with her 2 little girls, and she was like, "Are all these people in the Aldi's? Like, I've never seen this." The entire parking lot was full, just full. And I went there, and it was like a bunch of the produce was sold out. Bread, of course, was almost sold out. All those, the eggs were down real low. It's just the potatoes, which is a weird thing to me, but I guess, I don't know why potatoes. But the potatoes, like, you know, your bags of potatoes and sweet potatoes, which I needed for Miss Bella's breakfast and dinner, completely empty. It was just crazy. So I just got a few items because I didn't have any groceries, not because it's going to be cold for 2 to 3 days. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to buy it all out. You just need a couple days, and then it's going to warm back up. Whereas back home and up north, it doesn't warm back up, and it's just the weirdest thing to me. But anyway, if you're from the South, does that happen by you guys? Because this is crazy to a true Northerner now living in the South. Anyway, I got this delicious, I got a couple actually. I was like, why do you order, and you ordered like kind of spread out, and then yet, boom, they all come at the same time. It doesn't help with my YouTube stuff, because I won't allow myself to get anything out of these bags until I have opened the bags with you. So I did open the bag, just because I wanted to know which order, and be really careful when you open it. Now, luckily, this is as bad as it got, but When I used my little razor thing to open it, it actually sliced the bag underneath, but luckily it didn't get the item of clothing in there. So be really careful when you open your bags because they stuff them to the absolute stuffiest. Beautiful word. Miss Bella's there. She might hop up on the bed behind me in a second. That's her little lookout spot where she stares out the window at the yard that's not hers and guards it. Yeah, I know. She's a goofball. So anyway, I'm getting these nice bags. Are you guys getting the nice Temu bags? I love them. But this one, unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to have to trash this one, which I don't like to do. I like to reuse them in whatever ways I can. Storage. They're great storage things. They'd be great to use when you're packing for a trip. You could, roll up. I roll my clothes up. It takes up less space. At least I think so mentally. But anyway, I could roll up a few items and put them in here. Miss Bella. No. You could bring it with if you're going to the beach or someplace that has a beach on a trip or something and put wet clothes in there. That'd be great. You could also use it to put as you're going through your trip, used underwear or whatever, that you need to wash. You just don't want hanging out in your bag or in the hotel room, whatever. You could just stuff in one of these bags. You could use them as storage at home for items. There's a multitude of uses. Please don't be throwing them all out and adding to the immense amount of plastic we have on our planet. Miss Bella, you're going to have to leave if you can't stop. There's no one out there. Hey, Miss Bells. Miss Bells. Okay. I know, as soon as I turn my back, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, stop. Stop. There's no one out there. Hold on one second. I'm going to try closing the blinds. I don't know if it'll help, but let's try. And she's still barking at the back of my head. Like, what? What are you doing? There's nothing to look at. Can you be quiet? You're on video. They're watching you. Yeah, you're watching yourself in the mirror. I see that. Hey, quiet. Okay, so I got some more items for work because I've been noticing what I'm needing more in terms of clothing for the office. And the 3 things, but now this order and 1 or 2 more will help. I'm looking at them. Hey, shh. Is like something over, like a sweater, a blazer, something like that to put over my blouses, and then bottoms. I know. I have, I think, 3 skirts right now that work. Got a couple dresses. I only have like 2 pairs of pants that work for work. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for. But this is the blazer type. Now, it's not like blazer thick material. Miss Bella, come on, baby. When you get them from like a store, they're a thinner material. This one's very soft feeling, almost like a suede-ish type feeling, but very thin. So just keep that in mind. Come here, Bells. It's 100% polyester. It cost me $6.79. I did get a partial refund. It is now $6.79. It came in this color, which is called light brown. And then it's sold out right now in the black, but it had 2 colors. But what I liked was it's got these lovely, excuse me, they call it a solid lapel open front jacket, vintage long sleeve. So it's got just these really pretty, like shawl almost type of a collar, like lapels. So nice and wide lapels, nice long sleeves. It's got a little bit of a short-ish length to it, but not short. And then it comes down here. I'm going to show you the picture. I'm liking that. But let me show you the picture so you can see how the beautiful model, what she will look like. But see what I mean about the big lapels? So that's kind of cool. And then it's down to like her butt. Sorry, I haven't been coughing all day. What's that from? I don't know. So I hope y'all's day is going well. I hope that, hair's bugging me. I hope that you're somewhere warm. I hope you're not getting this nasty weather. I heard, everybody talking about the nasty weather coming her way. That's all I've watched recently. But, yeah, it's just this cold freeze coming in. Is like, no. So stay warm. I hope your electric stays on. I hope your heat stays on. That's always a worry here in Texas when we had Snowmageddon. Being from Chicago, it's like this much snow, but because you don't plow here and you don't use salt here, it just made life miserable for everyone, and you couldn't go anywhere. And then the electric was out at so many, knock on wood, it didn't happen to me that time, but lots of people lost their electric and they didn't have wood. I mean, it was just horror. And like I said, I live on that big hill, so I couldn't get out of my house for a week before it finally melted, and I could move on out of here and get to work. So that was very interesting. Okay, number 2. I want more colors also. So thus this. Anyway, solid zip-up biker jacket. Not a jacket, but jacket. Malachite green is the color name. I spent upwards on these, the next couple of these, because I really knew I needed to get these items. $15.88, which is a lot for me, but not for the item, I don't believe. But I did get a partial refund. It is now, let me see the color I got. $15.88, so I don't know what happened there. It comes in this green, a black, and a gray, but the black and the gray are more money. So take out my beautiful bag, put it up here to be put away in my closet. Okay, this is a thicker material. Oh, this is nice. This is like a nice, well, actually the lapels are thicker. The actual jacket's a little thin, but not as thin as the other one. It's a beautiful, it looks blue on there, but it is a green. There you go, better. A green color, beautiful green. It feels like suede. It's not. I'm sure it's polyester. Yeah. But anyway, it's this beautiful suede-like look and feel to it. I'm loving that. Nice collar on it. And then let me kind of get it turned around. Okay. So like the biker jackets. So let me get the sleeve up. Okay. Let's try this. So you've got your nice zipper all the way down the front. You've got these little zipper pockets. Let's see if they're real. No, they're fake pockets on the sides, but it looks really cool. So that's pretty neat. So this will be beautiful. It's a beautiful color. But so you've got that down the sides. You've got your long sleeves. They are cuffed. No embellishment to them, but they are cuffed on the bottom. You've got snaps here on the lapel, a snap up here on the collar. And then the corresponding snaps over here. You've got another fake, right? Yeah, another fake pocket right here. You've got this little tab with a fake. Okay, it's a fake tab there. Looks like it unsnaps, but it doesn't. But yeah, it's a really pretty little, I'm excited for this one. Yeah. Nice biker jacket. That is adorable. Yay! I love the color. Just different, vibrant. Yes. And that will give a little bit of warmth. I'm not thinking a whole lot of warmth in that, but it'll give some. And again, so you can picture it better. There she is, looking gorgeous with a little hat and that amazingly curled hair. But anyway, there's the jacket. There you go. So it's really cute. It's a little shorter in length, so it's got that biker jacket type feel to it. So I'm excited for that one. Yay. All right, what's next? That looks like nothing, right? That is squished. Okay. This is a leopard and floral print slim skirt. It's called Mixed Colors. It was $7.19, partially refunded to lower, and now it is selling for $6.39. So that's good to know. See, these are the normal Temu bags, just these plastic little things, which again, I still reuse in my little resale hobby. Remember, we renamed it a hobby, not a business. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a little bodycon skirt, I believe, or close to it, maybe a little fuller. It's got this animal print and these beautiful pink roses in it. It's got about an inch or so. Let's see for sure, because I got my handy dandy Temu measurer. So yeah, it's 1.25 inches elastic waistband to it. So you've got some give to it. And then it's just straight down, straight across the bottom, no slits, no nothing in it, no pockets, nothing, just a skirt. But if I put that, maybe with that jacket, yeah, look at it, pulls the green out of there. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty. Pretty and different. You know, just wear a pink or green or black or brown, whatever blouse underneath, and then bang it out with that green jacket. I think I'd wear a black shirt under it, the green jacket, and this. We'll see. So I was waiting for more of these kind of items, and then I was going to try and do, if I think about it, like a video on the weekend sometime to say, here's the outfits I picked out for the week and the jewelry or whatever to go with it. So that's a nice little skirt. Let me show you. It looks like it's going below the knee, at least on her. So there it is. I wish I had that tushy. The shoes are adorable, but I'd fall down and kill myself. I used to wear those. I had so many of those, but not no more. But yeah, there you go. So that's that skirt. And it only comes in the one design, color-wise and, you know, pattern-wise. And it's a small through an extra, extra large. So there's that one. Yay, more skirts. No, I don't want a bigger picture. I want that. Okay. Why did I get this? I know I wanted it, and I can't remember why. Did you ever do that? It's like, oh, I really need that. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And then you order it, and you're like, what was I going to do with that? Oh, I think it's for my shower. Because, okay, that's for my shower. One piece waterproof acrylic row hooks. And they were 78 cents. I did get a partial refund to lower. Now, let me see. There's 4 different sizes. So you can get 1 hook, 6 hooks, 3 hooks, 5 hooks. I got 3 hooks, and now it's 97 cents, so a little higher. And then it is 7.28 inches across and 2.36 inches down. Let me open this loud boy up. Trying to stifle the noise a little. Okay, so this is just it right there. Okay. And then you peel the back off, and then it will stick to your wall. And because it's waterproof, I was thinking about using it in my shower for, you know, my back scrubber hanging off of there, and then my loofah or whatever, you know, my little puffball thing, whatever. You can actually hang double because there's double hooks on there. You see that? Yeah, there's double hooks. But I just wanted it for that. I'm normally, you know, hang it off of the water handle, the shower handle, or the top. I'm like, no, I want it separate so I can put it to the side, or I can put it on the back of my shower, and it'll all be there nice and pretty for me. So that's why I got that, if I recall properly. And yeah, here's what it looks like with the measurements. Okay, so yeah, and it was under $1, and you know, why not? Why not? Right, Bells? Where are you? There she is. Oh, what's she looking at? What's she looking at? All right, what's next? Something little. Okay. Hey, no, you can't even see out the window, goofball. All right, next. Okay, this ring. I just thought it was kind of cute. Makes me smile. It's called a Funky Cute Hugging Hands ring. It's in silvery is the color. I spent a whole 22 cents. And then I actually got another partial refund on it also. So I spent less than 22 cents. Right now, it's got a rose gold for 89. The silver is 89 and a gold. So you can get a gold, rose gold, or a silver, and they're now 89 cents. And now I am seeing on here, which I never saw before, what Hey Everybody was talking about, where you bring up the picture on Temu. I'll show it to you in a second. Picture, and then it's got a tiny little box in there with a video going. So I haven't seen that before. This would, of course, be adjustable, but I just thought it was cute. Now those days I'm struggling a little. Maybe I'll wear it. I'll be like, I'm giving myself a hug. So it's on my pinky. Look, it's just a pair of hands giving you a hug. I just thought it was kind of quirky, kind of funny. You know, it's just a, you know, inexpensive little ring, but fashion jewelry for sure. But yeah, I just thought that's kind of cool. Just give me a little, put it over here. Give me a little hug. Give me a little hug when I need it. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. You see that little movie playing there in that tiny box? Yeah. I haven't noticed that. And then she said it in her, I think it's her latest video. Or the one before it, I'm not sure. But anyway, I was like, no, I don't have that. No, I have that. So, okay. What's next? Something little again. All right, this one, I just like the colors. It's a boho style band ring, rainbow colored. I got it in the, is it cyan? C-Y-A-N color. 89 cents. It's still 89 cents. if you kind of look at the picture, like one of the pictures looks almost like a metal design, and then the other one looks like plastic. They're both, I mean, I can't say they're both. I don't have the other one, but this is more the plastic. So it's just a cheap little plastic ring, but look at the colors in it. It's just my blues. All of my pretty blues. Sorry, I gotta do my nails still for next week, but yeah. But it's just a nice little, whoops, a nice little colorful ring when I want a little splash of color. And you could wear it in the shower, wherever you want, swimming, any place, because it's plastic. It's not going to turn your finger green. It's not going to rust, nothing. So yeah, if you can't afford the real stuff, get a little colorful happy ring in plastic. I don't know. So anyway, there's that. Okay, let me find something else. Oh, and my boss asked for my YouTube channel. So if you're watching, hi Karen. But yeah, I was kind of like, oh, have I ever said anything bad on here? I don't think I ever have, but yes, I talked about going to 2 different interviews at the same time, but she already knew that. And I talked about 2 offers, but she knew that. Nothing was hidden. I was upfront with everybody. And yes, I did do a video. Did I put it out already? Yeah, I put it out yesterday. Well, Friday for y'all. Of a little video in my office, but I took part of my lunch break to do that, Karen, so it's okay. And I didn't show anything bad, and I won't be doing that much more at all, but I just wanted people to see how cute my office got decorated with all the stuff that I've shown on my previous hauls. So yeah, hopefully I don't get in trouble. I didn't do anything wrong, but you know, it's like, oh, my boss is watching my videos. So and yeah, she's been having some difficulties too, so I hope something in this video, if you do watch it, makes you smile. So I hope so, and I hope you're feeling better. Anyway, she's awesome. But another pair of earrings, but I thought they kind of they're different, but still like a little big, but not too big, and a little classy, but you tell me. Anyway, they're faux pearl flocking bow design dangle earrings. They were in black and white, and they were 89 cents. They also come in a red and white, which is also really pretty, but look at those. I thought they were so cute. They're just on posts. They actually come with 2 backs each, which is different. I just put them in my giant little, okay, my little container of extra backs. But yeah, so this is like the flocked part. You can feel the flock on it. And then these are the little fake, you know, pearls. And these do dangle. So if I held that straight in my ear, these would still kind of, like Adrienne likes to say on her channel, it gives you just a little movement. You gotta have that movement on there. Catches the person's eye. Maybe draws them away from things that you don't want them looking at, and drags them over here to the beautiful earrings. So anyway, those are theirs, and for again under $1 right now. The red is $1.16, and the black and white is $1.07. So they went up a little. Don't forget your price adjustments. Always take those. Check them multiple times a day, just in case you miss one. But yeah, they can happen multiple times a day, different days, different items, whatever. And it's 30 days from the day you hit submit. And remember, your returns are free. And those are, and normally, for me at least, they have never asked for an item back. I've never had to ship something back. They're just like, here's your, you know, yeah, thank you for the reason for the return, but just keep the item and here's your refund. So remember, remember that's 90 days from your order. You can get a return. All right, we got another nice Temu bag. Yay! Yeah, so we're gonna go. What are we gonna go see tonight? The Boys in the Boat. It's about a rowing team. I guess that was in one of the Olympics in Berlin or something like that. The movie they really wanted to see. My brain's not gonna let me remember what it was. But there's another movie they wanted to see, but it was only playing like at 11:30 in the morning. Weird. So we couldn't go see that. And then we wanted to go see the movie at 3, and both of that movie we were thinking about, and then the other one, Ferrari. It's about Mr. Ferrari. So my dad was interested in that one too, but both of the 3 o'clock in the afternoons were sold out. And so we're going to 6:50. I was like, if you don't care about being out in the cold, he's like, I can handle the cold. So yeah, my mom can't, he can't. But anyway, so yeah, they'll be coming in a couple of an hour. So we're gonna go, well, 2 hours. We're gonna, batteries. See what I say, my battery dying when I get to work. That's why I bought that little charger thing, because every time I look at it, I'm like, oh great, it's dying. I forget to charge it. But anyway, so we're gonna go to, he wants to go to Olive Garden first for dinner, and then to the movies. So that's what I'm up to tonight. I hope you have something fun planned for your evening, or even if it's just relaxing, that's always fun. Okay, this one, I think I got this in 2 different colors in this order, but I was looking for more browns. So if you watch some of the outfits I've worn or that I've shown you, they're more like a paler, like kind of like this color brown, you know, and I wanted this color brown. I got this in an auction. I'm just part of a lot, but I love it. Anyway, so you don't have to water those. But anyway, so I was just trying to get different color browns in my possession because, yeah, my skirts are different colors. So this is a solid zip-up jacket, casual long sleeve, dark brown. It was $8.97 when I purchased it, but I did get a partial refund. It is now, let me see the color I got to give you the proper price. It comes in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 colors. Awesome, right? Yeah, I love when it does that, because if it's something you really like, multiple colors would be nice. So the, what did I say I paid? 8 something. Right now it's $7.77 for this color, and this is called the dark brown. So, oh, I'm glad it's zippered already, so I can really show you. So it's got a zipper up the front, I assume. Let me see if there's actually something. No, faux pockets. So these are not real. There's one on each side. And then it falls very nicely. No, it's got your little scoop kind of collar there. Got some nice long sleeves, no embellishments on the sleeves. And then it just comes down to the bottom. It's got seams in the back. And of course, it feels, again, that suede-y, you know, suede kind of feel, suede-like feel, whatever you want to say. 95% polyester, 5% elastane. It's got somebody's name in there. The designer, I guess. I don't know. Clarm Ki-song? I don't know. No idea. Anyway, yeah. So I like that. And it's just that perfect kind of thickness for, like, you know, just wearing around. Because it's if it's summer, it might be a little thick, but when you're in the air conditioning, it would be nice. And then in the winter, if you're in somewhere, this would be nice. Today it's 54 out. This would work perfectly. But yeah, I just got it to wear over, you know, a dress or a blouse and skirt. So that's gorgeous. I'm happy with that. I love that chocolate brown color. Gorgeous. Yay! Work clothes. So exciting to wear work clothes again. So there it is on the beautiful model. So that's the back and then the front. So yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. All right. If you saw my, if you're newer to the channel and you saw my desk and office video, you saw a little yellow duck. One of my subscribers made that and sent that to me, and I love her for it. That was Darlene. But she also made the baby one, but I separated them. He's okay. He's grown enough to be separated, but he's at home. So I just wanted to show you that. There's 2 of them. Yeah, she's a cruiser like me, and we do the cruising ducks thing, and I can't believe she made that, and then I was so honored she sent that to me, and yeah, it was gorgeous. My family's jealous. They don't have one. Okay, another beautiful Temu bag goes up there in the reusables. Will go in my guest closet where I have all my eBay hobby stuff. So this one is, I call it that to keep me sane, because I thought it would be like a side business, side gig. It is, you know, here's an item there. 2 weeks later, you sold an item. 3 weeks later, you sold an item. Yeah, it's not gonna support anyone, even a mouse. So this is the exact same jacket, but I got it in what they call the earth yellow color. But the price was a lot different, which was weird. But they do that. Different colors or different prices or hotter colors. Which this was $12.59. It did not get any kind of a price adjustment. Right now, it went up to $17.48. And they have it in black. And they have it in a army green. But it's the exact same jacket, but just in this lighter. So let's do this. Come here, little jacket. So here's like your chocolate brown. And then this, what do they call it again? Earth yellow, which has nothing to do with yellow to me, but yeah, it's just a really light, like a tan color next to the brown. So these will be nice, but it's the exact same jacket. So if they see me in the office, yes, it's the same jacket. It's just different color. It's okay. Let me show you on her. It's a really pretty color, especially when you're wearing it with white. That's really pretty. Just with her beautiful blonde hair. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I just want to take care of it. One of my Girl Scouts, when we used to go, so I think I told you this, and maybe I didn't. Anyway, when we first started Girl Scouts, I had moved here from Texas. We were only here a couple months. My daughter started school. She got a little flyer where they used to be allowed to hand out flyers. Got a little flyer, joined Girl Scouts. And she was like, Mommy, I want to do this. I was like, okay, cool. She was 10. And so we joined. And then we were just having fun and joined. And then after a year or two, I think it was a year or two, I was like, I want to run a troop the way I want to run a troop. And our troop leader was stepping down. So I was like, okay, we're going to keep this troop and it's going to be mine. So mine and another lady's. But yeah, I said, let's travel somewhere, girls. Let's use our cookie money. You know, they sell Girl Scout cookies. Let's use our cookie money to travel. And so I said, go home and come back next week to the meeting and tell me like a dream place you'd like to travel, you know, in this country. Let's start in this country. But yeah, and they went home and the next week they came in and all of the girls were like San Antonio. And my daughter, our mouths like almost just dropped open because we were like, anywhere in the United States, and you picked San Antonio, Texas when you live in Dallas, Texas. I was just like, girls, dream bigger, babies. Dream bigger. So I said, that'd be cool. Maybe we can do that sometime, but I want you to dream a little bigger. And so my daughter, of course, was like, let's go to London. I said, honey, you're dreaming too big for the first trip. But we settled on California. And so we planned, the girls, I made them plan the trip out. So I helped them with it, but we planned everything out. We found the hotels. Like one of the girls' dads worked at a motel chain. And so he got us our rooms for like incredibly cheap or free. I can't remember for sure what it was, but it was doable. And then they planned that they wanted to go to San Diego first and what they were going to see in San Diego. And then they wanted to go to LA and what we were going to do in LA. And we got all the prices for everything and the airfare and the whole thing. And then they were charged with figuring out how many cookies you needed to sell. So how much profit would you make from this amount of cookies in order to completely pay for the trip, so nobody had to put in any personal money, because some of the girls, including us, were struggling at that time. So I was like, we can't afford travel for our girls, but I got time, so I could sit outside for hours in the evenings after work with the girls and sell cookies, and on every weekend, and whatever they're willing to do for this trip. And they were willing, and they did it, and we went, and it was a blast. We were there for a week. We saw San Diego Zoo. We went on the Queen Mary ship and did a haunted tour. We went to Universal Studios. We just had so much fun, and the girls just loved it. And some of them, it was the first time they'd ever been on a plane, they'd ever been out of the state. My daughter had traveled with me before, but yeah, it was wonderful. And then after that, we got into cruising. So during my term with them until they got out as seniors, I got them all the way up to seniors in high school. And then after they graduated, they can't be Girl Scouts anymore as a Girl Scout. So they all aged out, and they still do cruises to this day and still think of me. And the one girl that I had left at the very end, she was the youngest, and her and her mom and I were friends, and she and I alone, she did all the work, sold enough cookies that she completely paid for the both of us to fly to Barcelona, get on a cruise ship there, take a 10-day cruise all along the Mediterranean. We were in Spain and France and Italy and Monte Carlo and Monaco and Vatican City and what was the other one? Something Paloma something. But yeah, we took a 10-day cruise out there and had the best time ever and saw Pompeii and Rome Colosseum, and just we did everything, and it's one of our greatest memories. And she is my daughter's best friend now. She's the one whose daughter is 6 weeks older than my granddaughter Amelia. So yeah, their kids are close to the same age, and they want to start a Girl Scout troop at some point for their girls. And yeah, it just continues, and it's amazing to see, like, yeah, like I live on in them in those ways. But the reason I thought of that was the hair. That girl in this picture I just showed you with that long curly hair, one of the girls, Gina, I miss you if you ever watch these videos. And my son would like your number. Anyway, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. But anyway, her hair was long like that. And I remember getting ready for dinner on the cruise, but it takes so long because all the girls would be doing their hair, and then they'd all help her do her hair. And it took forever with that long, thick hair of every, oh my gosh, it was just like, girls, can we eat sometime? Anyway, this next one is a skirt. It's a rib side split skirt. $7.38 originally, partially refunded. It is now $7.37. It comes in extra small through extra large. Now, this is more of a like knit skirt feeling. I'm sure, again, it's, you know, our fave. But let us check. I cannot find the tag. I know, I don't know why I try and sing to you guys, because I'm tone deaf, man. No talent whatsoever. 97% polyester, 3% elastane. So that gives it a little bit of stretch, not much. Okay, so it's this black and it's ribbed. Can you see the ribs down it? Yeah, you can see them there. The ribs. So this is about, not about, I'm measuring it. It's real. It is 1.5 inch elastic waist on it with some pull. Yeah, it's got a lot of pull in it. So there you go. But then of course it stretches it out to be a little more see-through, but so there. It is nice and long. It goes to below the knees. But what I did like is on the side, this should be on the side, has this nice long split in it. I'll show you the picture, but a nice long little leg split on the side. And like I said, it goes to below your waist, and then that would be, where is it? Yeah. So the slit is right here. So it would go, there's the bottom, and then it goes up to here. So not, you know, like just too exposing or anything, but just a nice little sexy little leg. But yeah, and it's thin. I can, again, it's like that black shirt, so you can see me through there, right? Hello. So maybe tights or at least black undies. but there you go. And it's very soft, and like I said, it's more got like a knit kind of sweatery almost material feel to it. But that I like a lot. I liked it for the slit mainly, and the comfort level, but here we go. So see, the slit's not bad. It would depend on how high or low you put the skirt, but it's got that nice slit in it, and just is a nice lovely long skirt. Okay, and I think, yep, this is our last item, so this won't be a terribly long video, but we're here. So let us see if this is the last item in. I'm going to show you in a second. Yes, it is. A horrible feeling of lonely emptiness of the empty bag. I know, I'm a Temu-holic. It's just horrible. We got to start our meetings, you know, Temu Anonymous. But then I couldn't shop there, so yeah, no, let's don't. Nice Temu bag. Go on my pile. And this is like the green one that I already bought. But this was a little more money, but you know me in blue. So this is a zipper lapel jacket, casual open front, blue. It was $17.48. I think my most expensive clothing purchase. I did get a partial refund, and it is now in this color, $17.48. Also comes in a beautiful, they call it mandarin red, but I'll show you. It almost looks like a peach to me, but so I don't know what it'll look like in person. And then there's a white. So I got the blue. So it's kind of like that biker jacket, or it is like that biker jacket look to it. So, oh, and it's, yeah, the collar's nice and thick, and then it's just got that same suede-ish feeling to it. There's your collar, so you've got the little notch in it, and you got the nice little snaps, which are real snaps. You've got your sleeve, which only has like a seam down it, but no embellishments on it. You've got your fake pockets there going up and down, which is flattering. And then you have this side, same thing. And then the bottom has a, let me show you here, has a seam here. So I don't know if that kind of flares out just a little on the bottom, but it's this beautiful blue. I love this blue. So it is so pretty. Oh, I love it, love it. Anything with blue? No, I didn't get anything else with blue. But even the blue and the black, you know, that would be really pretty, really nice. But this, I think, would look really cute under, and I gotta find, I mean, over. I gotta find one that I really like. That's not too dressy, but just a nice black dress. Just your basic black dress, nice pair of black boots or booties or heels. Yeah, I think that would look really, really nice. Look at all those clothes. So here's the blue again by the model. See that hair? Yeah, that takes hours. Anyway, but yeah, not quite hours, but it seemed like it. But then look at there's the white. I mean, see, they call that a red, but does that look like an orangey to you? It's gorgeous. It'll be really pretty for the spring. So I'm going to keep that in mind. We might check that out at some point and see what the true color of that looks like. But sadly, that is my order for the day. Oh, wouldn't this look cute too? You know, the jacket, the skirt or a black dress, and then these beautiful earrings that are stuck. Okay, these beautiful earrings with it. Yeah, yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, these are one of my favorites. We'll have to put this up in the bathroom. I'll probably show you that at some point. And then we got our pretty ring, and we're all ringed out, ring bling. But that is it. I still have to, and I was at Dollar Tree, and I totally forgot. Don't you hate when you go to a store, and it's in your brain, I'm going there for this, and you leave with 20 things, and not one of them is the thing you went there for. So I had 3 things I was going for. I did get 2. I forgot the last one. So I'll show you what I got. But remember when I got this, my little canvas, I wanted to do the same thing with this that I did with the one in my office. Just take the 2 canvases, you know, aren't they called canvases? Yeah, the ones that are on boards, put those there, put the board across it, double stick tape it to it, and have a nice beautiful picture for that. And I think I'll have this one, I'll probably keep this here. I don't know, I just love the saying on it. I have to read it again. God once said, I need somebody strong enough to pull a cart, gentle enough to love a child, smart enough to protect his master, passionate enough to love his family. I should say her, and her. Someone with so much love that can lift the spirits of a broken heart. So God created my Bella. Well, it says the pit bull, but my Bella. And pit bull is not a breed. You know, I have to be informative. I'm sorry. It's that little girl in me that always wanted to be a teacher. But pit bull is not a breed. It's a class. It's like hunting dog is not a breed. It's a class. And just like a hunting dog, they put a whole bunch of dogs into this class. And so every bad statistic that you get, if you compare, and I'm not saying every dog is good, every dog is bad. There are vicious dogs of every breed, and there are beautiful, amazing, loving dogs of every breed. But this one, this class of dogs for the last few years has been on the bad list. I had a German Shepherd at one point when they were on the bad list, just coincidentally. For a while, German Shepherds were evil. Don't go near them. They kill you. Then it was Dobermans, and I had a Doberman, most loving dog again. Not as loving as her though. Bella's like here. But anyway, had that dog, and so pit bulls. But at least those dogs were breeds. A German Shepherd's a breed. A Doberman Pinscher is a breed. A pit bull is not a breed. They're a class. So what they do with those stats is they take all the dogs they put into pit bull class, and you'd be amazed. I can't even think of all the names of them, but you'd be amazed at what dogs actually get put into here that don't even look like this that much. So they take that class, this huge group of all different breeds of dogs, and compare it to like the bite averages or whatever of a breed, which is this big. So they'll compare those, and of course, who's going to look worse? That's good. Not like I'm saying that there haven't been bad dogs, that they have not trained these dogs to fight. Yes, I understand all that. I treat my dog as an animal, and when people say, does she bite? And I say, she has not bit. I can't say she never would bite. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. She's an animal, and thus I take care of her as an animal. She's my baby, so there's that part of it. But with other people, if I'm walking her down the street, I keep her away. I'll walk in the grass to keep out of people's paths, because I know people have an idea of her in their head. If they're friendly and go, I want to pet her, of course, then I go up carefully and you say pet her on her. You're always supposed to pet a dog on the top of their head. Did y'all know that? I learned that. So pet them on the, not pet them on the top of their head. Don't pet them on the top of the head. To them, some dogs, that can be an aggressive movement. Think about it. Somebody's coming at my head and they'll be like, get out of here. So, that's weird. Like, who'd do that? Hello, nice to meet you. But anyway, or don't sniff my butt either. But anyway, so don't go like that the first time you meet a dog. Go under here and do this kind of a scratch under their face, like, pet them under, and that's not as aggressive to them, just in case the dog might be. I teach your children that, because I taught my kids that as soon as I learned it, and I always taught them, you ask somebody before you pet their dog, just in case it's not a kid-friendly dog. Who knows? But anyway, so I'm always, gentle. I've always got the leash ready to, just in case. I don't really have that worry in my head, but I still am intelligent enough to know that I don't know. Yeah, so I know she is not as good with other dogs, so I keep her apart from other dogs. But kids, she loves and adores. People, she loves. And so, but I'm careful. If somebody says I'm afraid of dogs, I don't let her anywhere near the person. I'm just, don't do that, people. Anyway, that's what I believe about my dog. So I'm letting it lay here on my desk, flat, so that it flattens nicely for me to do the framing of it. I like that better than in a frame. I kind of like the edges of this. See how it looks like old or whatever. I kind of want that to show, and if you framed it, it wouldn't really, show to its full advantage. So that's my plan for that. I'm not going to film that just because you've already seen me do it, but if you want to see how I do it, it's down there in my video list. Please go and check it out. And yeah, that's about it. I might do another video if I have time. Yeah, I kind of have time. I have 2 hours. I have kind of time. But it's not, you're not going to see it on the same day. I kind of spread them out, especially with me working now and not having, all day, every day to make videos. And the making of the videos is one thing. It's the length of whatever you see the video, It's the editing time. It's the putting in the prices time. All my little things I edit with, and that just takes forever. Once you're done editing it, then it has to process it, and that can take forever. Then when you upload it to YouTube, that can take up to an hour or more, depending on your computer and what's running and all that kind of techie stuff. But yeah, so I don't have the time to do all that anymore, but I don't want to leave y'all hanging, and I love being with you every day. So I do miss talking to you guys every day, but at least I know I'm trying to get a video out as much as I can. So please bear with me till I kind of get my routine more down. But yeah, so I will, I'll take you driving with me sometimes, or whatever we can do together, we'll do together. So yeah, so if you came over because of Hey Everybody shouting me out, thank you so much for believing her and coming and checking me out. And if you have then subscribed, thank you so much. I cannot believe the number of subscribers I'm at. I'm so excited that happened. Of course, it was thanks to her, but she won't take credit for it, but it's her. And you guys, it's you guys, because if you didn't like what you were seeing, you wouldn't subscribe. So thank you so much for putting that trust in me to put out videos that you're gonna like, even if you're just listening to me while you're doing other things. That's cool. I gotta start doing that with my YouTube buddies. But yeah, thanks so much. And when we get to 1,000, I'm gonna do something for 1,000. So we're still not quite there yet, but come on, help me get there, guys. So, the business, you've heard it before from all of us, but, please hit that thumbs up button. It's right below us. Looks like a little thumbs up. That one I don't like so much, but I like this one. but put your honest thoughts. But yeah, if you hit the thumbs up, if you can comment, that helps me in two ways. It helps me with YouTube, and it helps me here and here, because I love to read your comments. They are awesome. They're supportive of not only me, but I see you on there supporting others. One of you sent me a comment about how you just recently lost your two fur babies. My heart cries because I can't even imagine. But anyway, yeah, that you did that, and I sent you a message, and then somebody else was on there going, oh, I know what that feels like. I'm so sorry for your loss. And so we don't only support me, we're supporting each other. So you're commenting on other people and helping them through their trials and tribulations and losses and accomplishments and all of that stuff. You've been there for my son, even though he really doesn't watch this, but I tell him all the time, oh, so-and-so sad, my son's really cute, and he's like, whatever. I'm like, he just can't get it through his head that he's a good looking kid. But anyway, yeah, so there's that. And you know, sharing helps, of course, because the more people that see my video, the more that would potentially subscribe to my channel. Remember, subscribing does not get you bugged by notifications. The only way you get notifications is if you hit the bell and you choose what type of notifications you like. I also post things in my community. You know, if you look down here, there's some options. If you slide them over, slide them. I had a hard time finding them the first time too, so don't feel alone. But slide that over and you'll see community, and that's where I'll just do a post, like a Facebook post, you know, just a post. So the last one was a really cute sticker that I saw on the back of a car, and it was funny because ever since we watched, I don't remember the show it was, but it was, and I can't remember the proper words. So it was like big, is it big body or big dino or big something with little arms? Anyway, my daughter would know, but it's the dinosaur with the tiny little arms. The giant body and the tiny little arms. Like, how did he ever survive with them tiny little arms? But anyway, that's what it's about. So if you know, you know. But go look at that. But I'll post stuff on there. I also will post stuff on there if I say that something's sold out on Temu. I'll hit the notify me button for when it comes back in stock. That's for you, not for me. I've already bought it. So I'll also put that on there, like, hey, this is back in stock. You know, if you wanted it. There it is. And I always have my links down below. Remember, it says a little bit of description below, and then it says more, ... Click on the more, and you'll get the long description box. I've got my information in there. I've got my business email in there. I've got my hobby selling sites in there, like eBay and Mercari and Poshmark, whatever. I've got a code down below for the Fetch app. If you would go use my code or my link down below if you want to join Fetch, it's free. I get a little something for that, and you get something for that, I think. But anyway, it's just a free place where you go and you just scan your receipts, and you earn points for the receipts, and different items you can earn even more points. And then when you accumulate enough points, you can get gift cards and things with it, or purchase things. So it's kind of cool. You already spent that money. Why not get something else for it? You know, let's be as cost conscious as we can be. And that is it for me. I'm going to let you go. And I am thankful that it has not gotten down to 9 degrees yet. So that is my thankful thought for the day. And we'll see how this weekend goes. And you'll know I survived if you've seen more videos from me. But right now, when I'm filming this, the cold hasn't gotten here yet. But by the time you're seeing it, hopefully I'll be happily through it. So I'm back to nicer weather. So, all right, guys, have an amazing whatever day, evening, night, whatever you are. Hi to all my people from other countries. It blows my mind you're watching me from other countries, and I so appreciate it, and that's so cool. I know Sweden and the UK. If you're from someplace other than those and you're watching me, let me know, because it's just so cool for me to figure out, you know, where I'm being seen. It's just kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. Okay, love you. Have a great time. I will let you know if the movie's any good or not, in my opinion. The Beekeeper, I saw last weekend with Jason Statham. Unbelievable, as in, you know, the action scenes and everything are like, yeah, whatever. But just watch it for fun. Watch it for Jason. And just watch it for the thought of, you know, somebody doing something for good of people, which is nice to see. I would have liked, and what's weird about that movie, sorry I'm talking more, but that movie, we didn't see the very, very, very beginning. We walked in a little late. The lines were outrageous that night because my mom and dad have to have popcorn. So the line was outrageous. So we got in a little late and it had started already. So I don't know if I missed anything important, but I don't think so. But anyway, it started, at least for me, with a scam. And why I tell you this, I'm not spoiling the movie at all, but it's a scam. And what's so weird about it was I had never heard of this scam until my dad. And that's, I talked about it where my dad got a call, and I forget the premise again, whatever, my computer only holds so much and out goes it. But anyway, the scam, eventually they had him type in on his computer $500 or something he was going to get for some reason. And so he typed it in, but they were on his computer and they somehow made no decimal point, so it looked like he put in $50,000, and they made him think that it was his fault. And then the guy was like, I'm gonna lose my job because of this. Oh my gosh, this mistake. Oh my gosh, can you please help me? And my dad, of course, is like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. No, I don't want anything to happen to you. And because he said that money went into my dad's account. And it looked like he was looking at his bank and it was in his account. And so, yeah, my dad he was going to rush to the bank because the guy's like, please send me the money back. Even if you can do it in a big, all of it, or at least like a huge chunk of it. Could you please send it to me so I don't get fired? My dad's like, oh my gosh, yes, yes. And luckily my brother and sister-in-law, my mom, who they live with my brother and sister-in-law, stopped him. But it's the same scam that's in the movie. So weird. Like, I Googled it and I kind of saw similar scams after it happened to my dad because he was like, I want to tell you this, but don't yell at me. I was like, no, I'm not gonna. So anyway, and then later I told him, yeah, it's a scam. Dad, it wasn't just you. Don't feel foolish. Don't feel nothing. It's a scam. I'm not sure how they do it all because he supposedly called the number that he Googled and not the number that was on the email he got, but yet he still got the scammer. So I don't know how, and he could have been confused, but anyway, that's the basis of this, the starting basis of this movie was this scam. And then, what it was doing to people. And oh my gosh, like it was so real so weird because it was real. This happened to my dad. Luckily it didn't happen to the point that it happened in the movie. Thank gosh. But yeah, I was like, as I'm watching it and I'm listening to it, I'm sitting next to my mom and I'm like, that's Dad's scam. That's the scam that got Dad. And she's like, oh my gosh, it is. And then my dad, after the movie, we're at dinner and I was like, Dad, that was the scam they pulled on you. And he was like, yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm like, don't feel bad. It's even in a freaking movie. So it's very interesting. But anyway, but the action stuff, one man takes out, it's like all those old action movies, everybody, the Tom Cruise ones, any of those kind of, superhero kind of dudes. They're not superheroes, but you know what I mean. Vigilante movies used to happen with, who was the guy my mom used to have a crush on? Chuck Norris. He used to do it too. Now it just is just on a more grandiose basis now. But, it's like one guy takes out 100 and he's not hurt, but yeah, one of those. But just keep that out of your brain and just watch it. And it was a good movie. Everybody exiting because we were at the end of the theater and the bathrooms were in the middle, but yet we had to exit where we were watching the movie. So my mom and dad had to go potty. So they had to walk down the hallway and then come all the way back to the show. And then we exited. So I was right there at the exit door and everybody coming out was talking about it. Going, that was such a good movie. That was such a good movie. It was so cool. And yeah, and people are like, oh, Jason. I'm like, yeah, Jason. So anyway, I don't know why I have such a crush on him, but whisper sweet nothings in my ear with that English accent. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, I'm flushing now, so I'll let you go and go see it if you get the chance or you so desire, because I thought it was good. So, but it's not like gotta win an Academy Award good. It's just entertaining, fun, heartwarming in the end movie. So go see it. Okay. And if you like Jason Statham, I don't know why I'm pointing at you like this. I kind of like that noise. I don't know why. Anyway, bye. Bye, guys. Love you. Thanks for watching. You chose me. I'm excited. I'm honored. And I love you guys. Okay. Bye, y'all. Bye.